Joining us now, of course, is the Commissioner of Conference USA, Judy MacLeod. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
What has it been like since you got the word?
Kind of a whirlwind. Not a lot of sleep, but I've had so many people reach out, and that's been really a special part of it.
Now, you were athletic director, obviously, at Tulsa. Got a lot of experience there. Did you ever think you'd be a conference commissioner?
You know, when I decided to make the move from campus to the conference office, I thought about it. You know, is this a direction I want to go? But obviously, I needed to be in that setting for a while until I knew if that's something I wanted to do. But as I continued here at Conference USA, it became pretty clear that that was a goal of mine.
Well, you obviously love the conference. You've been with the conference a long time. What type of insight did that give you in not only the inner workings, but also dealing with the schools?
You know, it's very helpful. I mean, a lot of people, you know, in their first 90 days have to just get to know everyone. So I don't have that challenge. We have enough challenges already, so we're okay in that department. But really helpful to know what our schools are looking for and the direction that we're trying to go as a group. And, you know, it's been really it's almost like a new conference, because after realignment, I feel like we've kind of now settled in as a group of 14. And now it's time to start taking some steps forward.
You mentioned the challenges, and being a conference commissioner, no matter what conference you are in, the ever-changing landscape of college athletics has been a challenge for everybody. What are the challenges facing Conference USA?
You know, there are a number, obviously. On the national landscape, it's kind of an uncertain time right now in college athletics, where this thing is going to end up. We're starting a new governance system within the NCAA, and so keeping up with that and making sure that our interests are represented is really important. You know, all of the legal challenges that are out there. I think the changing relationship with our student athletes. We have such great young men and women on our campus. They're bright, they're driven, and to get them to have a voice in what we're doing, I mean, that just didn't used to be the case. But right now it's really important that we do that and evolve in that way. And so kind of on the national level, those are the challenges. You know, for us right now, we're in the middle of negotiating media agreements, and so we need to finish those out. And then it's right smack in the middle of things. Fall championships are going on, and then bowls will be here before we know it. So it's a busy time. I
want to touch on the student athlete, because Conference USA and on our show, the showcase, we always spotlight somebody who's done something very great athletically, off the field, whatever. I was with Sean Kugler a week ago. He was so proud of his team's 1,000 APR. I mean, he was just incredibly proud about that. And Charlie Partridge at FAU, he said, our GPA is the highest it's ever been. It's gone up every semester. These coaches in the conference, they are concerned about these kids graduating and upping their GPAs.
They are committed to it, and that's why it's such a great group to work with. I think all of our schools, they really care about the student athlete experience. They really care about preparing them for the future. And that's what it's all about. I mean, that's why really we're in this business. And so, you know, I love to hear those kind of stories. There's so much good out there, and that's another frustration, is just, you know, the small minority that we have issues with, and that's just life, but there's so much good. The majority of the news coming out of our student athletes is good, and that always doesn't get out there or get the attention that it deserves. One
final question. You and I have both known Brittney Banowsky an awful long time, dating back to his days when he was a student at Oklahoma. For me, what did he teach you? What is the one quality you said, you know, as a commissioner, I like that?
You know, Britt has a really nice way of not letting things get too down or too up. And so just kind of understanding that, you know, sometimes things that all of us deal with in our daily lives we think is a huge deal. But on the grand scheme of things, it's really not. And, you know, if we can keep focused on what's really important and deal with those things as they come along, you know, but I think just kind of keeping that steadiness to them.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.